Welcome to Basically Sci-Fi, the short story podcast with stories you can basically call sci-fi. I'm Adam.
I'm Jared.
And I'm Todd.
Hello, gentlemen. How have you been this week? Feeling good?
You know it.
More or less.
Me too. But I know sometimes my memory is not the best, and so, I can't expect everyone to have like a perfect Total Recall-esque memory. So I'm going to do a little bit of recap for what happened last time, 3 weeks ago. Absolutely, definitely 3 weeks ago. In the story. So we remember we went to the Star Tropics, and Buck is an anti-vaxxer.
Right.
But he got vaccinated.
That's a plot point?
That was a plot point, remember?
Okay. Against his will.
No, he got, it's part of the, what's it called? It's a gift. He got given a gift by a doctor.
Okay.
And then he also got the bionic upgrade to be able to see, the virtual, the ARG, whatever AR environment around him.
Advertisements.
Yeah.
Which are already driving me nuts. I'm like, I can't believe you did this to Buck. I'm on his side.
Well, the way I thought it would work out would be kind of like a heads-up display in games. Or like if you ever play Cyberpunk, you know how you can see certain things.
We the both of us did just play Cyberpunk.
I have definitely played Cyberpunk.
I haven't yet.
I think we said it in the episode last week, but we're like, it's on sale. Adam and I both bought it immediately.
Yeah.
It was 50% off. Come on.
I did not.
Cyberpunk for $20? Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just spent $500 on a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Very true. And you got a PlayStation 5, and all you had to do is kill 5 children for it.
Yeah.
That's it. Just got to sacrifice them.
It's real easy. They're just children. Yeah. They don't fight back.
No, you'd say, I got some candy for you.
Do that on your way to work.
You just pick them up? Yeah. No, but, so he's got a little heads-up display, and, that's like chat or all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Got an incoming call.
He drank hot dog water.
You're not around for because they're calling your head directly.
You can pretend to be dead, I guess. Sorry, I was in a coma.
He drank the hot dog water.
Yeah, he drank the hot dog water.
He's a real pervert.
Well, I don't know if that's what that is, but he's a real dirty boy.
He is.
But yeah, they had chili dogs. It was one of my favorite foods. I had to put that in. Are
these important things to remember for the plot, or are these just every joke from the last episode?
My plot is the jokes. I thought that's how you write comedy.
They were in a turret slash bathroom.
Well, no, the bathroom is adjacent to the turret, because of course,
Redentor was destroying everything.
Right.
Big old Jesus was destroying everything. He showed up, and that's where Goofy said, "Be careful, Captain." Not Goofy, Ripper. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
Rip me off.
Don't rip me a new one. I thought we were all gonna put Goofy in our stories. I'm still waiting for Jared's Goofy.
I absolutely refuse to put Goofy in a story.
If you write a Goofy, I'll read his lines for you.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna write a Goofy.
Oh, damn it!
I thought you just didn't want to do the voice.
No, that's part of it, but the other
tonally, I don't think it fits.
I have no attachment to the character of Goofy, and don't remember a goddamn thing about him, other than that he fucks.
Oh God! We have to put that in the show's Discord. Mm-hmm. Anyway, my Goofy doesn't fuck.
For more Goofy related.
My Goofy's celibate. And speaking of which, we're getting back into the story now. Because they were, Cristiano Redentor was about to attack, and they were all getting ready to give him the business. And so...
Now, is this the real one from Brazil, or is this something else?
This is a space one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, get ready. This one is called Given the Business.
I like that.
Buck peeled himself up off the white tile bathroom floor. Let me take another take on that. I fucked that up real bad.
Yeah.
Buck peeled himself up off of the white tile bathroom floor. The lights had gone out and had come back on, but not at full power, it seemed. Buck felt the floor beneath him rattle as what could only be a massive plasma cannon discharged. It went boom. And then Arlo went bleh, as he climbed to his feet.
I thought you were going to say died.
Yes, he died.
And Arlo went bad.
As the life left his body.
Yeah.
No. Something's going on, little buddy. The people need us, Buck said, rushing out of the bathroom, pulling Arlo by the arm. What? Buck said, rushing out of the bathroom, pulling Arlo with him by the arm. The atrium was in chaos as sentient beings rushed around and fell over each other and otherwise panicked. A pop-up ad flashed in front of Buck, and he waved it away, and behind it was a direct message request from Dirk. Buck reached out and accepted the request, putting him in a group chat that seemed to always occupy the bottom left of his vision. A message from Dirk said to join him in the cannon room. Oh, Buck noticed the door with the melted handle and rushed on in. Meanwhile, the charging meter filled at the pace of 1% a second. Dirk knew that meant he could take a shot once every minute. He knew that, and yet it felt like it took forever. Funny how days seem to fly by without any notice, but mere seconds can stretch for an eternity, especially when you're making small talk. But this wasn't small talk. The beast, arms akimbo, came ever closer.
That's a work joke.
That's a work joke.
Hmm?
Yuck.
Yep.
Yuck.
Wow.
Yeah, because our job is making small talk.
Yeah, and it's literally one of the most painful things I've ever had to do. The last shot he took had put a tidy little divot in the abdomen of the beast, but whatever damage had been done seemed to be filling back in. Before his cannon was charged again, the damage from the last shot was completely gone. The awful, fleshy, clay-like flesh filled back in. Damn! Captain! Buck said, crashing through the door, pulling Arlo behind him. The froggo looked like he'd been shaken, but not stirred. I wrote that. The froggo looked like he'd been shaken, not stirred. There we go, that's better delivery.
Sure.
I wrote this on Friday and Thursday, so excuse me if I don't remember it 100% completely. I usually write it on Sunday nights. Just in time, Dirk said, as he made his way from the gunner chair to the power cell charging station. Buck, come man these power cells. Aye, aye, Captain, Buck said with gumption. What techno-wizardry must I perform over here? He asked, making his way there. When the bar hits 0, Dirk said, pointing, push this green button. That's it? Buck said. Yeah, that's it, Dirk said, making his way back to the gunner's chair. The beast could be seen looming ever closer through the space glass window. It raised one hand up, preparing to smash the station. The sight put Buck in mind of the Holy Mother. Dirk took aim and shot at the hand on its way down, and the beast's hand evaporated in a flash of green light, and it recoiled for a moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was a big old gun. Big fucking gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it worked.
It worked.
I was prepared for death.
Death. And the story is over.
Yeah.
The appendage slowly began to grow back. Starting with its clay-like, fleshy, nubby fingers, Buck hit the green button. As he minded the button, Buck noticed talk in the group chat about aiming for the hands. Ripper said he was getting ready to take another hand off. Maybe this could work out after all. It didn't look to Buck as though the beast's regeneration was proportionately any faster than the mother's, but then again, the beast was literally a planet-sized creature, so comparison was not really relevant. Buck felt the space station shake, and he saw a bolt of green light launch from a gun battery off to the right. That must be Mac and the others. I lost my spot. There we go. I scrolled down.
Uh-huh.
The bolt of green light sailed through space and smacked into the other hand of the beast, taking it clean off. Handless, it just stood there. Oh, not really stand, but the charging bar once again hit full, and Buck pressed the button, and Dirk took aim, this time blasting the beast right in the face. This got a reaction. The beast trembled visibly. The injuries it had sustained left smoking nubs where hands and head once stood, but in an instant they popped back into existence. Awful fleshy material swelling up from somewhere inside of the beast and taking the shape of the missing bits. God damn! We're gonna need more oomph, Dirk said. What if all the cannons hit the thing all at once? Arlo asked. That won't do. Unless something can keep it distracted for long enough for all the cannons to come online, Buck said. Dirk stood there. Wait a minute, Arlo. Come take my spot. The froggo scrambled up into the gunner's chair, while the captain went through a quick tutorial on how to aim and fire. Now, wait for my signal, boys, he said, and he took off running out of the room. Meanwhile, Mac and
Dirk, don't be a hero.
Dirk, don't be a hero, no! Meanwhile, Mac and the rest were lining up another shot. The beast raised its pudgy hand, and with Kronk's aid at the targeting console, Freddy took fire and blew off the hand. It started the slow regeneration process again. Seems to me that this thing will only pull out the quick healing if it's taken some kind of heavy wound, Mac mused as he waited for the power cell to recharge. Yeah. Well, if we can't do lethal damage, then what the hell are we waiting for? Ripper said. We may as well scramble for the ships and get the fuck out of here. Not a chance.
Language.
Yeah, good language. Goofy language. Not a chance, Dirk said from behind the intensely focused group. They never noticed him come in. Ripper, Kronk, I'm going to need your help for a second. For something special. The rest of y'all, keep knocking those hands off until I give the signal. We're going to hit it with all the cannons this damn place has got. A chorus of aye aye sirs filled the room as Dirk took Ripper and Kronk with him. They made their way towards the ship port at the center of the station. The port was a buzz of activity, people scrambling to get their gear and goods loaded, making final preparations or fueling up. Dirk gave Ripper some instructions, and then took Kronk over to an air vent by the wall. Son, I don't know what the defense crew for the station is doing with their time, but I'm going to need you to hack in and get control of all the guns on the sunward side of the station. When they're fully charged, assume direct control and blast that dickless Kendall out of the sky. You want me to hack the mainframe? No, hang on. That's not what he sounds like. You want me to hack the mainframe, Captain? Things are never really that simple, Kronk said. Don't worry, Kronk. It will be this time. The station only has one server. You should be able to easily hack it, Dirk said, and then he kicked the grill covering the air vent in and slapped the robot on the ass to send it on its way.
In that order?
Yep. Yeah, he kicked the air vent cover and then he slapped the robot on the butt cheek.
Oh, okay. I thought he would close the door behind him and then slapped his ass.
No, that's impossible.
Okay, no, I get it. He kicked it in.
I mean, if I could slap an ass through a door, let me tell you what. Dirk made his way onto his ship. Yeah. Dirk made his way into his ship and down into the midship hangar. Racks of small to medium-sized Raptor-class assault ships rattled in their rigging with every shot Mac and the rest made. He saw Ripper, who was finishing up the procedures to make the medium Falcon, Dirk's very own Raptor, ready to go. He always kept it fully fueled in case of emergencies, so it was just a matter of unhooking it from the rack and firing up the engines. Ripper gave a little wave. She's all ready, Captain. No. Yeah, she's all ready, Captain. Climbing inside, Dirk remembered something important. Shit, Ripper, did we offload the salvage from the Albatross yet? Sorry, Captain. We haven't had the chance with all this excitement, Ripper said, slowly turning into a southern gentleman. We'll have to fly extra careful, in that case, as not to damage it, Dirk said. He got into the pilot's seat, Ripper and the co-pilot, and then they fired up the engines and took off, scrolling down. Buck watched through the viewport, gun battery cells fully charged. Oh, yeah. Gun watched the Buck. No. What do you do when the gun watches you? Buck watched through the viewport, gun battery cells fully charged now, as a small, or possibly medium-sized, assault ship left the star tropics and weaved its way through the asteroid field towards the beast. Another green blast from what must have been Mac's group took a hand off of the thing again. As the Raptor made its way nearer the beast, the being's focus seemed to shift. Buck noticed the beast seemed to follow the Raptor as it made corkscrews through space around the asteroids. Buck kept an eye on the chat. The last message from Dirk, "Wait for my signal," was sent 5 minutes ago. The lights went out again, but this time the gravity stayed on, possibly at reduced capacity, Buck thought. So he bounced a little to check. Yeah, not full power, but at least he wouldn't be floating up and kissing the ground again. The station seemed to hum in the dark, the only illumination being the beautiful sunset sun gently kissing the windows in its evening light. Asteroids tumbled through space, knocked out of the way by the beast. The Raptor, engines roaring, tried to kite the beast away from the star tropics. The jump buoys here weren't that far off from the star tropics, but the Raptor made efforts not to get too close. Buck noticed a change in the beast's behavior. The closer it got to the Raptor, the more frantically it grabbed at it. Suddenly, 4 more arms, more giant spaghetti with hands than real arms, to be honest, sprouted from the beast in a desperate attempt to lunge for the Raptor. Buck checked the group chat. Kronk had made a post. Station broadside, 60% power. Dirk responded. Hold. Dirk was really sweating now. Where'd those goddamn hands come from? It was everything he could do just to not get crushed by them or collide with some wayward asteroid. At the rate he'd been flying, he was going to overheat the medium falcon. Medium falcon. God damn it. Hang on. At the rate he'd been flying, he was going to overheat the medium falcon if he didn't think of something soon. There was no time to think. Damn it! Turn, spin, pivot, yawn, left, right, up, straight, slow, then fast. Turn, spin, left. Fingers closing in front of him. He engaged overburn and shot through the gap just in time. Woo! That was close. Hey, Ripper, Dirk shouted. There was a flash of white, and then silence. Buck watched the little Raptor desperately dodge the new hands. Oh no, you're getting too close to the jump buoy, Buck said in the chat. Don't go left. 4 of the hands shot out in front of the Raptor and made like a man trying to catch a fly, cupped hands coming together. The Raptor shot out between the fingers at the last moment. Buck sighed with relief. One of the beast's hands flailed in impotent rage. They were right next to the leftmost jump buoy now. A wayward finger brushed it. It shattered like glass at the touch. There was a great white light and then blue, and then a wave of force rippled out from the epicenter, as if a bubble in space itself was expanding, scattering some of the asteroids in the sunset sun's ring axis-ward, knocking them out of line with the others. Then it was as if a little bubble collapsed, and the Raptor disappeared into the little black void where the buoy once was. The hand that had touched the buoy obliterated completely, but in the backfilling vortex, the awful clay flesh of the beast was ripped from its body. Like pulling the plug on the bathroom drain, it all spiraled into the void, and then the void was gone. Space evened back out, leaving no trace of the violence. A great metallic skeleton drifted in space. There was a huge crystal core that could be seen even at this distance. It faintly glowed purple. Captain? Buck said, putting a hand on the glass. Tune in next week.
Okay.
And that's it. That's this week. I wanted to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
There wasn't that many jokes.
No. I mean, I'm into it. I'm here for it. It's your episode, and when it's not about the jokes, it's about the action. I'm here for the action too. Oh boy. So, I'm not sure if I don't know what's going on because I'm not supposed to know what's going on, or what. But so the beast smashed the buoy.
Yeah.
And created a little black hole kind of thing, like a thing that was sucking things up.
When the buoy broke, it created a little black hole, kind of.
Right. So the beast didn't do it on purpose.
No.
I got that. Dirk and the ship got sucked into it.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. And then all the flesh off of the beast.
Yes.
So we've got a big old naked skeleton with a gem in it, and we don't know where Dirk is.
That's right.
Wait, is it a skeleton or a robot?
It's a big metal skeleton. So
skeleton.
it's like,
yeah.
Yeah,
what is it?
it's like
I don't know.
Terminator.
Yeah. Or a Reaper. I guess. I still think it's a Reaper.
You still think it's a Reaper?
Just literally a Reaper.
That could be fun.
In your Mass Effect fan fiction.
Well, if this is a fan fiction, then you got to get ready for Buck to fuck sometime soon.
Yeah.
Not after this episode, though. Not after that.
My Kill Bill Mass Effect Disney crossover fan fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah.
Do you have any more questions you want clarified?
No. There was a lot of action packed into one tight little thing, and I got it. I just was worried that I didn't get it, so. Yeah.
I'm glad you got it. I was worried that it might have been too busy.
Nope, I got it.
No.
It was well done.
Sweet.
Yep.
Sorry, there's not a whole lot of yucking in this episode. I mean, I did say dickless at least once, so I thought that was funny.
That was good. That was good. It's always funny when you say dick.
Yep.
It's always
fucking core comedy right there.
Yeah. No, I don't really have anything to add. It was good. There was a lot of action. I don't have anything else to say really. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know because I'm stunned and I'm waiting for stuff to happen because the groups got separated and I said don't be a hero. I immediately sensed the danger. I knew what he was gonna do. Gonna get in a ship and get killed. Saw that one coming, but
oh shit! You saw that one coming? God damn it!
Well, well, I mean, you could, he. I don't know. It's just because you telegraphed it too well. That's all.
Did I? I set him up with his own little plan. He was like, "Oh, we're gonna shoot this thing all at once."
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, because I was there and I was paying attention, so I was like, oh, that seems like a good plan. Oh, okay, he's thought of it. Good. I mean, I didn't know if it was gonna be a plan where Kronk was charging up, because where else would Dirk be better than shooting like at the cannons on the ship? Like it's not like he wanted to leave Buck in charge of that. Like
he didn't. He left the frog in charge of the shooting.
Yeah, right.
Honestly, Buck doesn't wear his glasses like he's supposed to.
So I figured if they needed more firepower, then they needed more ships. And if he's leaving, then he's probably going to get his own ship or something. And he took his, he took his crew with him. He took Ripper, so
yeah.
I'm like, saw that coming, but only because it made so much sense, and that's where you were going. So you, like I said, you telegraphed it well.
Well, I did watch the YouTube video on foreshadowing this week.
Oh, yeah?
So
what'd you learn about foreshadowing?
You gotta say something and then do it later. Or like, yeah.
Did you need a YouTube video to tell you that?
Well, I mean, I like to spend my time, when I'm taking a shit or I'm on the train or both, to I like to use it to learn something new. I also watched an episode on dialogue tags and when it's better to use dialogue tags or action tags. I think I used to make this mistake where I used too many action tags in the middle of dialogue, and so this week I really tried to cut a lot of those out. Use dialogue tags and then have a little bit of action, but not like, I don't know. The guy was explaining that if you use too many action tags during dialogue, right? Like he said, "Don't do it, Captain," as he brushed hair out of his face, right? Like it's like that's just fucking distracting, right? I mean, I know you have like a video playing in your mind of what's happening in the scene, but when you write stuff down, you really only need the essential bits, because when you mention something, like if you mention a cup of coffee and you describe the coffee, then like there better fucking be poison in it. Otherwise, why are you wasting my fucking time? I know what coffee is.
Right.
So
yeah.
But the tags then would just be there to
so you
especially for a reader, it would be giving personality to the line.
Yeah.
So in order to help people understand the tone and the volume and things like that.
But also you remark on behaviors when they're exceptional or odd. Like if it was odd for him to
but you're reading this out loud.
That's also true.
So you've got your voice. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So like if you describe like a little thing that they're doing, or like, oh, he thumbed at the coin in his pocket, like, oh, then the coin's probably important. Right? But so, avoid that shit.
Or the action of thumbing something is going to be important, yeah.
Yeah.
There should be a reason for the action.
And then instead of like
just character development, unless it's an important trait of that character.
Or if that was the one tell that was signifying that the character was nervous, in a conversation, then that would be useful. But yeah, I have lots of, chunks of my stories where just two characters are talking, and I don't even end with he said, she said, because, I'm reading it and I'm doing two different voices.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You read a novel and sometimes they just don't use he said, she said because there's
when it's only
punctuation.
2 people talking.
Yeah.
It's only 2 people talking.
Yeah.
You don't need to distinguish between the two every single time.
Yeah, because the visual
So it
space
keeps
when you
the
hit enter
pace.
kind of does that.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I saw a thing on like condensing situations. So like the part where like Dirk explains to Arlo how to use the cannon, or when he tells Ripper to go get the ship ready.
I did like that.
Like
I knew that
I just expedited it.
I felt like you were inclined to do the explanation in the story,
yes.
but I was like, oh no, he just explained quickly and then they moved on, and I was fine with that.
Yeah, I really wanted to move towards doing that
Arlo
instead of wasting time having them sit there and be like, all right, so do this, and then the joystick and the button, and then wait, and then shoot. Like I didn't want to have that.
Right.
I wanted to be a little bit more succinct.
Again, that would you'd only fully go into detail on it if he was gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, because then that would be foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was a really long, complicated process, then that meant he might mess it up later. And if it was simple enough that he was going to do it, then he'd just do it later. So there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, like me having Buck just press a green button once every minute. I thought that was I don't know. That was a little bit funny to me.
Well, that was funny. That was funny because he's an idiot. So he got relegated to that.
Got the idiot job.
Yeah.
And
Dirk was like, why am I doing this?
Previously, it was the job, Dirk would walk over, press the button, walk back to his chair, and sit down. Yeah. So, ostensibly, you could do it by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had enough people. That's good.
Yeah.
So, that was funny, right? Use that to set up a joke. And I get that was a joke, and it was funny, so.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you, dear listeners, for hopefully laughing at my jokes.
So you learned something and you put it into practice. That's what this show is all about.
Yeah, and I wonder if we could transition from comedy into teaching people how to write, now that we are all masters. Nope? All right, then.
Nope. I'm not into educating. That is not my profession. That's yours.
I don't educate. I just make small talk for 40 minutes and then I'm gone. I'm mostly gone while I'm there, to be honest. Mentally, at least.
Yeah.
Just stare at the middle space between their eyebrows. Anyway.
Except the ones that have unibrows, and then it's all just one big eyebrow.
Well, then I'm still staring at the same spot then, because
how can you same spot, but it's still it's just a forest.
A forehead forest.
Yeah.
Foreheads.
Sure.
Head roast. Forehead. I don't know.
Forehead roast?
We'll make it work eventually.
Yeah.
Tune in next week for a story where I say that, except it's funny. Or not, in 2 weeks. Because next week it's...
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
And thank you for tuning in this week. Don't forget to join our Discord. And thank you for listening this long.
Yeah.
Watch time is really, really nice. Thank you for donating all that watch time. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.